Hello everyone, welcome to another video. My name is Crypto David and today we are talking about Hedera hash graph, and the title of the video is HBAR to $10 by 2030. I think I've actually might have undershot the price there. It is definitely possible in my opinion. Hedera is designed for mass adoption when it comes to the fixed fees, that ABFT security, the gold standard of security, the fees being used, the energy. Hedera is superior in every single metric. Also, when it comes to the products that I talk about, they all have their own quirks and what's about them. When it comes to XTC, it's mainly Andre Casterman and the whole trade finance market, the whole market that they're tackling. When it comes to Quantus, endless possibilities, that the team, the tokenomics, everything involved. XRP beyond cross-border payments when it comes to derivatives, government bonds, API free when it comes to the partners, the investors, and Hedera hash graph. The main thing that points out to me is the governing council. When it comes to Google, IBM, LG, you cannot go against these entities and say they are wrong with picking Hedera hash graph. Hedera is going to win. HBAR is going to go up in price parabolically in the future when that time finally comes, and it will be a top 10 asset in my opinion. Also, a lot of HBAR news today, market news also. So it's your first time to the channel, please subscribe and leave a like down below. Without further ado, here we go. Okay, so let's talk about the price first because it's probably the most relevant thing right now. 6 cents per HBAR. I actually made a TikTok a couple days ago when the actual listing happened, when the announcement happened. We shot up in price, these higher 7 cents, up 13% for the days. I was flexing because I made accumulate HBAR at 6 cents for the past 3 months, and we became crashing back down and nearly below these 6 cent positions. If we go below 6 cents, I will stack up heavily on HBAR. These prices are absolutely insane. Hopefully we actually do go lower. Also, when it comes to back to the title, $10 per HBAR. I've said before on the channel that these are trillion-dollar assets in my opinion that we are dealing with. They will be trillion-dollar assets, further down the line. It's harder to see that now. It's hard to, have that vision, that insight, but it will happen. And just to put it at $10 per HBAR, we're only going to be sitting at around a 230 billion market cap. It might be hard to envision that right now with us only being under $1 trillion market cap when there's more centralized entities in the game, more institutional money flowing through, with that regulatory clarity, with crypto possibly being the 12th sector of the S&P 500, as Kevin O'Leary has stated. Huge fan of Hedera hash graph. We can definitely see that. Using second position, these third position places here, closer to that $1 trillion per market cap sort of standpoint. The question is, will Bitcoin be these top positions anymore? Will Ethereum still be second place? Who actually knows? First tweet today is by Sentiment. According to our Ethereum post-merge inflation dashboard, 46% of the proof-of-stake nodes for storing data, processing transactions, and adding new blockchain blocks can be attributed to just 2 addresses. Insane. This heavy dominance by these addresses is definitely something to watch. ETH is centralized. What a surprise. And when it comes to Hedera hash graph, there's a lot of, people say that it's the perfect mix of decentralization with centralization when it comes to their virtual voting mechanism in comparison to proof of work based, leader based, economy based, voting based. They're all just inefficient and they have problems with DDoS attacks also. And fairness, which is very, very important. You've seen a lot of these players in the game like Ethereum, Solana, Binance. They're heavily centralized behind the scenes. Also, Avery Dennison announcing Atma.io, the single biggest use case on DLT. Fall 2022 release with new features developing deeper raw material traceability insights, enabling brands to be more sustainable. They're offering a platform for being able to track tokens through whole supply chains to distributors, to consumers, and to retailers. One of the main purposes of the ETH merger was to reduce carbon emissions, make it more green. Hedera is right here. Also, to keep it in this theme of being green, Travelad.com. Hedera community, we love your commitment to be one of the greenest proof-of-stake blockchains. Not blockchain. You can also support your sustainable travel by booking an eco-friendly hotel on Travelad.com. It is very tempting. I like traveling, but I think I prefer my HBAR more. And here we have Kevin O'Leary naming 2 Ethereum rivals that he believes could challenge Ethereum's dominance. What do you think those 2 rivals are? Let's have a little look. Hedera Hashgraph and Solana, and as well as Layer 2 solution Polygon Matic. These layer 1s, in my opinion, are going to destroy themselves, as I said before in the channel. It's not even in terms of competition. They're filling the whole certain mints. They're getting hacked. It's getting millions of dollars stolen. It's absolutely insane. You're either going 2 ways in life. You can't stay stagnant. You're going upwards or you're going downwards. And these projects are deteriorating, in my opinion. It's only a matter of time before Hedera Hashgraph truly takes over. It's hard to see now, but if you go back to 2014, even 2016 snapshots of these top 10, top 20 projects. Most of them are forgotten about. The only ones that are stayed in the game are Dogecoin, XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and obviously a few others listed there. But majority have disappeared, and at the same time, in 5 years' time, there'll be new ones in the game, like the products I'm talking about, in my opinion. How are you going to become rich off these assets like Hedera Hashgraph? What people have done before from the space. The reality is, diamond hunting, Bitcoin, and other coins have made a lot of people very, very rich. That is the formula. Buy it, put away in your cold wallet, and forget about it. And by the time it's 2030, your $10 Hedera, where it is now, 6 cents, will be up. That's an insane amount of growth you're going to see there. Not 200 sort of X's plus. And if you invest, 10k, 20k, even if you got to the 50k sort of points, think of the rewards you will finally have by that point. But the game is not selling before then. You've seen so many tweets online of people, 2013, 2012, oh, I made a 10x off my Bitcoin, I've just sold it. You're not wanting 10x's out of the market. I'm not saying don't sell, don't take profit, but have that bag, have that cold bag that you're never going to touch for ages, until 2030 or even never. Also, a tweet here by myself. XRP has been my top hold for the past 3 years. Quant is catching up in second place, so it might be time for a change. There's a huge shift happening in my portfolio. At the top used to always be XLM and XRP. Now we're seeing a swift shift happen when it comes to Quant, nearly taking that first place position. XCC taking that third place position. Hedera Hashgraph even slowly moving up the ranks, taking over XLM. And I think that's going to be the sort of strike here for the next couple of years. Here we have a very interesting use case going live on Hedera mainnet very soon. They've given them a grant and they're launching their custom ecosystem just for Hedera, where users can pay in HBAR. They're called Zenai Travel, I think that's how you pronounce it. Operating system for travel, uniting travel professionals, inventory providers, and consumers on one platform. Further down, we can actually see here why they've chosen Hedera, and we can see they've got partnerships lined up to pilot ZeniPay. We have a hotel consolidator with 20,000 hotels and an airline consolidator with 100 million in bookings volume. And they have their own token as well. You can see the tokenomics involved. I think it's very interesting to look at these sort of things. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, but the trick is with these things is to get in early. Also, shout out to Danny for making this thread. I think I will keep my eye on this. It's also good to see the use cases on Hedera. And that's going to be pretty much it for today's video. Daily videos on TikTok during the bear market. Daily videos on YouTube during the bear market. I've seen a lot of cryptocurrency YouTubers and TikTokers leave the market with prices down. Some people that I never thought would leave. Mind blowing to me. I will not leave. I'll be here during the whole bear market and the bull market, where you, my viewers in the community section, watch my videos, we will both reap the rewards when that finally comes. But if you made it so far in the video, thank you very, very much for watching. Please leave a like down below, and I will definitely see you guys in the next one.